Good morning and welcome in for another video. It's not even 8 o'clock and I think it's going to be one of them days already because things can only get better, right? Right? I do hope so anyway. Tyre all fixed. Let's get to work. Trailer checks are all complete. Load is looking good and secured. All the straps are all looking good. No issues whatsoever. Great. Vehicle checks are all done. First job today, and might be the only job, fingers crossed, is down in Stoke. Got one drop. It's 12 o'clock booking though, but however, they don't let you in earlier than a half hour before, so I could be there for quite some time waiting, unfortunately. I'm sure after that I'll probably have something else to do because it'll be like 1 o'clock by the time I get out of there as well. So who knows what's going to be happening today. I do believe, speaking to one of the drivers as well, we've got a couple of drivers down today, so be a late one, hopefully not. We've been a Friday, we've got a lot of stuff to get everything ready for the weekend. Tomorrow going back down to the zoo as well, so yeah, what a nice early finish today, so I can get up early and travel 2.5 hours to the zoo tomorrow. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Things to do for the family in a way. Just on the M6 southbound now, just got on, and I've got 45 miles to go until our destination, and look, about an hour's drive, so I'm due to get there for about 25 past 10, give or take. My booking is not till 12 o'clock as I mentioned earlier, so I'm just going to try my luck, see what they say, if we can just rock up at 20 past 10, if they'll let me in or not. Worst case scenario, just get turned away, don't we? We have to be careful over some businesses. I think it might be B&Q off the top of my head, they might be one of them. If you turn up, say, before the half-hour window of what you booked in for, you can get a £500 fine, the business. So they'll accept the delivery and then they'll charge you £500 for turning up too early or too late. They're a little bit sneaky, some businesses, so you do have to be careful with them ones. So I'm hoping the client that I'm going to now is not going to be one of them. And I've delivered quite a few times with the previous company with these, but I've always turned up, say like a half hour before the actual booking time. So I'm always within that window. So fingers crossed, God will actually let me in and tip me, and the company's not going to be getting charged. The armrest down, got to get a bit of comfort, haven't you? I was speaking to one of my subscribers, Cloud, on the comments, and I need to try and come up with an idea where I can get a good camera angle. So if you guys got any ideas or any suggestions for like a different camera angle that we can give it a try, because I've got the dash cam, I have the POV, and I have behind me where I am now, but it's quite far away, so I need to try and get it a little bit more zoomed in. Another way I could probably do that, zoom in a little bit, is the camera settings itself. Because at the moment I've got it on ultra wide, so you can see myself, the passenger seat, as well as the road. But if I zoom it in, it might be a little bit too much, like I've squared off. I think you might only see it like up to this section, and on the passenger side as well, so it's going to be quite a narrow lens that we're using. So I'm not too sure yet, so if you've got any suggestions, just let me know down in the comments. I'm always open for ideas, and constructive criticism is always welcome, it really is. Because if I don't get any feedback of you guys, I can't improve it where I might be going wrong, so it's always welcome. Don't be worried about that, I don't take it any personal or anything. Feedback is always welcome. So it's Friday today, but you're watching it on a Monday. So I hope you had a good weekend. Oh, it sounds really weird that, doesn't it? I'm recording on a Friday. You're watching on a Monday. And obviously you've had your weekend already, so hopefully it all went well for you. You had a good relaxing one. I believe Saturday is meant to be really nice weather, isn't it? It's like 23 degrees supposedly. Go to the weather apps anyway. Now they're not always reliable, are they? They always tell you it's raining when it's not, and vice versa. But I do hope it's going to be nice. So the Zoom going to tomorrow. log on where you can actually feed giraffes through your car window. And Albert, bless him, he's absolutely loved it when we went last time, and I was a little bit older. His skin's cleared up a little bit as well with his eczema and chicken pox, so that's good. Still a little bit sore around his hand where his thumb is, but I'm hoping tomorrow it might be cleared up enough so he can actually feed the giraffe himself. Bless him. I think the giraffe's head is actually bigger than Albert. But yeah, it's really worth going to. It's the West Midlands Safari Park. How we're going. I don't think I'll be doing a vlog this time for it, but you never know. Something might pop up on Sunday, as in yesterday. Good for fuel, good for AdBlue as well. Don't need to worry about that. Stick cruise control on 56, and away we go. Coming off on junction 15 for the south side of Stoke, and it's just off the A50 down that way near Stoke Stadium. That's where we're going to. And if the roads are like this all day, this is amazing. 9 in the morning and the roads are empty. This is the way it used to be like 5 years ago. You used to drive on the road whatever time of day it was after your rush hours, like after 9 o'clock, etc. It used to be like this all the time. You used to be able to get down to London and back in one day. Nice clear drive. Touch wood, hopefully it stays like this. If you got enjoyed the content so far, you're watching it, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you've got any questions as well about doing the HCV driving, if you're going in for your test, if you're unsure about anything, let me know down in the comments. I'll either try and make a video to cover it, or I'll speak to you in the comments as well. And if I can't help, I'm sure one of our fabulous subscribers will be able to have the answer you're looking for. So another late one again last night, 7:30 finish. Started at 7 o'clock in the morning, so it wasn't too bad. Bit of a late start. Nice little 12.5-hour shift done. Been on about 48 hours already this week done, maybe 50. So I can't be doing too much of a late one today. Fair bit of POA though available, because it's been used throughout the week though. An example, yesterday the building site was like 2.5 hours on POA. A few days before as well, it was like an hour and a bit, maybe 2 hours again. Starts indicating I can move over to the third lane, let them cross. wrong. It's like, why is the road so quiet? Might be missing something that happened somewhere down the line, and I'm not aware of it. Definitely not complaining though. Absolutely love it when the road's like this. But yeah, you always like start second guessing yourself. Just keeping an eye on that car, make sure they don't go put the foot down and cut in front. On for a bit, sit back and relax. I have to cut this section out on the editing though because copyright. One good thing as well about these trucks, I don't know if you can see it there, they've got something called Apple CarPlay. So if you plug your phone in with your charger into the USB port, you can access Spotify, so you can go through all your music and all your different podcasts as if you're changing a radio station. It's really, really good. So helpful, it really is. You get your sat nav up there as well. But yeah, you just like flick through them as if you're changing a radio station. Really good. As there's no parking on the St Matthew's Way where our client is, and I've been there plenty of times before, they always refuse it within like a half-hour window. I've parked up in Kiel services for about 40 minutes, just to pass a bit of time. ETA now to get there is 11:30, so hopefully I should be able to get straight in, no problems, and then fingers crossed get unloaded straight away as well. So we're in the half-hour window, which is always good. Nice and relaxing this morning. No traffic, no rushing about. Plenty of time to get there. And about 5 miles away from our destination, which on the motorway. That takes about 10 minutes really, doesn't it? Stoke City Stadium, Potters. Not too sure how many people it holds. For about 40-50,000 probably. And our client is just up here now. Head right out the window. Going right into the corner for bay 12. Just waiting till the axles turn up towards the yellow lines. Nice and slow, try not to overturn it. And now we're looking on the floor where the previous trailers have been. You can see the markings. Just like so. Try and check that mirror. Easy as that. Looks like this is me for the next hour. Managed to get an okay unloading bay, and yeah, just got to wait around till we finish unloading in this little room. You can't deny it, that's a beautiful looking truck. I don't even have any Wi-Fi either access, so luckily I've got Steam Deck to keep me company. First half unloaded, and now I've just had to come to this second part of the warehouse. It's quite a big site where we are, and now I've got to wait to get the second part unloaded. And hopefully I don't need a new truck, so I'm just gonna wait here until he gets past me. He's close. It's currently 22:01 as well, so I've been here for about, what time did I arrive here? 11:30, wasn't it? 20 past 11, so just over an hour anyway to do first half. Second half's probably going to be just similar, if not longer, because it looks a bit more busier at this one. Might as well change it over to break. I've got my sandwiches with me, so I'm just going to sit in their canteen and then have a bit of a snack. Got to treat myself to a little crunchy. From one waiting room to the other. Just at 1 o'clock and we're all tipped, and I've got to say that's quite quick for this place. Just been speaking to the depot as well. I've got a 12 pallet order over in Northwich, I think it's off the top of my head. I've got to go collect that, and then I'll give them a call up as well, because I'm going to have half a trailer empty, so I might be able to collect something else on the way back towards the depot. Makes sense really, doesn't it? Just arrived now in Northwich, 2:30. When I get back to the yard, we've got the northern trunk to do as well. Load all secured, just drop down, back to the yard we go. Someone tells me on the flight path from Manchester Airport, it's about the 15th plane flying past in about 5 minutes. Cab, oh that is nice, look at that. McLaren there, nice. Bloody lovely. And a Bentley. Then an MG. Oh, one day I'll have one of them, hey guys. As I keep saying to myself, one day. If you believe in it enough, it'll happen one day. You gotta manifest good things in life, haven't you? We all go through crappy dark moments. There's always light at the end of that tunnel. Things get better over time. Whatever it is in life. You're a bit sentimental here, aren't we? So we're back at the yard for 3:15, I think. And then I've got a northern hub to take, which is national, so it's only like round the corner, about a 10-minute drive. That is if the trailer is going to be loaded, because the other day I had to wait about 2.5 to 3 hours, but to be fair I only had to wait that long because we had to wait for the stock to come in for the trailer to get loaded. Oh, why have you parked there, bud? Generally, why have you parked there like that? Just block the whole road. Luckily I've got the mirror so I can see the top down when I'm going past. Silly people. There's a parking space right there as well. They park the car right in the middle of the bloody road. It wasn't like chaos and traffic everywhere. There's traffic on that side now on the other side of the road. This roundabout. There's probably about 20 cars trying to get down that a little bit. Barely enough room then for the truck to get past them. You have to deal with that things on a daily basis pretty much. So you get used to it after a while. If you're in a really tight space as well, biggest things I can say is keep one of the objects close as you can on the driver's side, so you got a good view of it, and then keep an eye on the passenger mirror, which is on the top, so you can keep a good view right down as well. So you can keep an eye on how close you are to all the vehicles, etc., or whatever object it is that's in the way. Hate driving down this bit. It narrows up a little bit the road, so the truck can barely fit in between the lines where I'm meant to be going. Then you get the tight corner up here again. Make sure your trailer doesn't cut a bit of the corner and cut a bit of the car which is going past. Oh, I shouldn't really laugh at it because it does happen to some people. One thing I've noticed these days as well, not only the roads getting a lot more busier, but the people are getting a lot less patient as well. There's a lot more drivers in cars anyway who are just so impatient. Instead of giving way for a truck, they'll try and cut behind you or cut around the side of you. I had one yesterday, believe it or not. So I was at a service station and I was reversing into like the bay. And as I was reversing round, say this is like the trailer and that's the cab. So trailer's twisted into the bay, and then a car, as my unit is like doing this bit, a car cuts around that way, and I missed it by about a foot. I just caught it in the corner of my eye on the mirror as he was just driving right behind, and if I didn't notice it on the mirror, I probably would have carried on and I could potentially hit that car. And then it's like, whose fault is it then? So they'll try and blame the truck driver. Unfortunately that does happen because we're the professional drivers, we should know better. So you got to anticipate people's silly driving habits, unfortunately. We're in Northwich at the moment, just coming up to Northwich town centre. It's a nice little place, I wouldn't mind coming out here for drinks one time. I've heard good things about the pubs and the bars, etc., and the restaurants as well. They are meant to be really nice. There's one, as we do right in the second of these lights, it's on the right hand side in like the main town bit, and it has like really big glass windows. I'll try and have a look what it's called in a minute, but it does look really nice inside. But it looks very expensive though at the same time, and yeah, I don't mind paying good money for good food, but you don't want to get ripped off at the same time, do you? Just because you're in a nicer area. I'm more than happy to eat at like a Grease Spoon, Portakabin, cafe, any day of the week if they serve good food. Doesn't really bother me, but I don't like getting ripped off at the same time. Just because the area itself has a bit of money doesn't mean you can charge over the odds. That's my way of thinking anyway, I could be wrong. Side in a minute. I'll find out what it's called. It looks like an old church style building. It looks really, really nice. What is it? LNF? I don't know what the proper name for it's called, but it's got LNF symbols on the windows. Couldn't see a sign then, just says LF on the windows. But yeah, the architecture on that building looks amazing. You know the area's got a lot of money if you got an overthink shop on the corner. selling all the Range Rovers and McLarens and stuff. Thank you very much, bus driver. I've always wanted to try that chippy as well on the right hand side, hooked on the Heath. I see a lot of people in there. Looks very nice. Feels like there's a bit of a storm brewing up as well outside. The wind starts to pick up, it's starting to go a bit darker, the clouds. I think it could be in for a windy and a wet one tonight. There's a nice little housing estate as well. I didn't expect a bus to come from there then. On the left hand side, a big coach. Oh no! No, not on a Friday. I need to get back quick as I can. Still got a northern trunk to do. Just a little quick advertisement for you guys as well. If you are going in for your driver medical, your forklift truck medical, or any type of medical you need a D4 for, contact www.d4drivers.co.uk and use code Darren48 for your little bit of a discount. Good luck with that one, guys. Hopefully your medical all goes through. All loaded up now to go to the hub. So the time is now 6 o'clock, just getting unloaded at the hub and then making way back to our depot. So I should be back and finished by 6:30, so it's not too bad really for a Friday. Not as early as I wanted, but unfortunately it's just the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? So like I say, big thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.